Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, where we cover everything LEGO gaming. In this video, I want to talk about LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, the big new LEGO game coming out here in just a few months. And I'm going to talk about a couple different things in this video. So one thing I want to talk about is an update to the release date. And then I also want to talk about online play, because I actually found an old article. It's actually all the way back from the reveal of this game back in June of 2019. But I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. And it gives kind of a significant hint towards online play, which is something everyone wants in the LEGO games. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to this release date topic I want to discuss. So this is actually just from a few days ago. So this is an article from brickfanatics.com. If you want to check out this article yourself, you can always click it in the links in the description. I always list all the sources in all my videos, so you guys can check out exactly where I'm getting all this stuff from. But here it says, more clues to the release date of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It says an internship listing at Warner Brothers has given us another clue to the release date of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So according to an industry analyst, Mauro NL, the listing states the long-awaited video game will arrive in the second quarter of 2021. That puts the release date somewhere between April 1st and June 30th. We already know that the TT Games' latest saga-spanning title is launching in spring, so we can roll out June. So anyway, that's basically the gist of this article. So yeah, so I'm not sure how reliable this industry analyst is here. You can click that link there and go to his Twitter account. But so he's basically saying there's an internship listing at Warner Brothers, and it gives a release date of Q2 for Skywalker Saga. I actually did a little bit of digging. Now this article just came out on the 26th, so it's not even really a week old from this video coming out. And I was looking on Warner Brothers websites. I looked on TT Games' website. I looked on Warner Brothers, and I couldn't find any internship listing that he's referring to here. So perhaps it's already been taken down, or maybe it's been filled. But I couldn't find this listing myself. But supposedly he's saying that the game is listed for Q2 2021. So that's interesting. I guess you can take that with what you will. It is very interesting, because we know the game is coming out in spring. So that would mean the game is coming out in April or May. But that's really not too surprising when you think about it, because we used to think March was a possibility, but now that we're in February, March is pretty much out of the question. Like, they would have given us another trailer, they would have given us the release date by now. There wasn't really too much news here. I don't think this is really that surprising. The game is coming out in April at the earliest at this point, but I'm really betting on May 4th. I wasn't originally thinking that, but I'm thinking May 4th is seeming more and more likely, with it being Star Wars Day, and with it being a Tuesday, and with it just kind of lining up with how the marketing for this game has been going. I'm thinking May the 4th is a pretty good date. But moving on to the other piece of information I want to talk about in this video is the online play for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, online play is something that has been kind of not included in a lot of the LEGO games. It's only been included in very rare circumstances. So it was included in only the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of the complete saga back in 2007. And that worked pretty good. You know, it's a little bit laggy, but I think overall it works pretty good. And then it was included in, I believe, LEGO Harry Potter's 1 through 4. Again, I think just on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And then it was on LEGO Indiana Jones 2 as well. And I think LEGO Worlds more recently had online play. That LEGO game is a little bit different than the other ones. But overall, the online play is pretty rare. It's not used very much. I know online play, I'm not a game developer myself, but I know it is a lot of work. Like, making a game just for split screen is a lot easier than adding online. It just adds a lot more variables you have to deal with. But it looks like Skywalker Saga could have online play. That's really what we want. If any game needs online, it's going to be this game. Like, it'd be great to be able to jump in, jump out, play with your friends, explore the galaxy online. I think it would be great, and I think it would really explain why this game has been delayed so much and it's taking so long. You know, if they had to build an entire online infrastructure for this game, I think that would make a lot of sense for why it's taking so long. But of course, we also have the new game engine and everything else, so I guess there's a ton of explanations for why it's taking so long. But anyway, this is an article from Kotaku from back on June 2019, June 14th. So this is actually old. This is old news, technically. But I don't know if a lot of people read this article, and this seems to be the only article from around the time of E3 that talks about online play. Because around E3, there was a lot of articles coming out, and they all pretty much had the same information. But this one actually talks about online play very briefly in the last paragraph here. So here, let's pull it up. Says, like the previous LEGO games, LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga will support co-op. Because of the new camera controls, as we know, the camera is going to be third person, as we've seen in the gameplay trailer. The view will be split even during levels. So basically, the game is always going to be split screen now when you're playing co-op, instead of it like combining together and being like a dynamic split screen like the previous LEGO games have had. But anyway, it says the view will be split screen even during levels. Given all this rethinking of the formula, might they finally add online co-op? Yes, that's what we really need. And the person from TT Games here says, "We have new technology." Stopping right there as if he'd rehearsed for that question. He would not say more. So yeah, Kotaku here basically asked TT Games back in June about online play, and they said, "We have new technology." That's their quote. Very interesting. So they don't outright deny it, and they don't really confirm it either, but to me this seems to lean more towards confirming it, in my opinion at least. Like, why would he mention their new technology, which I guess is referring to the new game engine that this game's going to be running on. And so maybe this new game engine allows for online play a lot more easily than their previous engine. I'm not totally sure. Again, I'm not a game developer. But just his comment about new technology in reference to online play, it seems to me to think that they maybe are leaning towards online play. Now, of course, this article is a year and a half old, so maybe things have changed since then. But to me, online play definitely seems like a strong possibility. We'll have to wait and see. With this game getting delayed, I think it would make a lot of sense for them to implement that. But we really have to be finding out about this pretty soon. I imagine in the next trailer they would reveal something like that. I would think that, and then they would also reveal the release date. But yeah, I just want to get your thoughts about that, guys. Do you think this game will have online play? What do you think about that quote? "We have new technology." I don't see too many people talking about this. I know it is a year and a half old, but I don't know if anybody was really talking about this specific article, because to my knowledge this is the only one that talks about that online play feature. So again, let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you actually saw this article before. Again, it's been up for a while now, but I thought it was interesting because I hadn't seen anybody else talking about the online play. So yeah, let me know, like this video if this was new information for you, and if you learned anything, and dislike it if not, and let me know why. And yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I think we're going to be getting news this month. Of course, I could be wrong. I don't work for TT Games or WB Games, but I'm feeling like a new trailer and some more information and a solid release date is really what we need at this point, is coming in February, any week now. So just stay tuned, guys. I could be wrong once again, but I'm really feeling it for February if this game is indeed coming out in spring 2021, which so far it still is. It's looking like April, most likely May the 4th is going to be my guess for the release date. Let me know your guesses. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe to be notified when the next video comes out. We're always covering all the information regarding LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, as well as all the other LEGO games. After Skywalker Saga, we're going to be covering whatever comes after that, and we do mini kit guides for the older LEGO games. We do news videos, walkthroughs, all sorts of stuff. So lots of content here. If you like LEGO games, be sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Brick Games.